What's happening, everyone? And happy Wednesday. Welcome to the show. Uh, crap. Well, didn't set up these settings again, but whatever. Let me see. Nope. Anyway, so how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's well. Let me see something really quick. More settings. Let me do something really quick. Um, well, let me change it. Hold up really quick. Just trying to make some adjustments really quick. Uh, Shit. All right, that should work. All right, that works. Sorry, I just had to didn't save the camera settings for some reason. But anyway, so yeah, we got some cool stuff lined up. It's freaking cold in here. Just had to turn on the heater real quick. It was raining today, and then this afternoon it cleared up. Now it's just cold. I know I'm always bitching about the weather, but it's just been so weird and crazy. But it is what it is. So I've been working on a bunch of stuff. Still got some stuff to build. I know, right? So yeah, I got two cameras that I just got in. Second one came in today. Um, so I got to build what I'm going to use those for, and then build a box, and then finish doing some testing on what I'm doing. So yeah, it's going to be pretty cool, pretty interesting. I can give you a sample of what I've been doing. Um, it's kind of along the lines of Blu-ray, how I was using it before, and but now I'm going to be experimenting with white noise and just a station that's not picking up any audio, not FM. It'll be something else. So, um, yeah, no more sweeping ghost boxes. I'll be using something else. So it will be pretty cool. And when I do a test in a little bit, might blow out your ears with white noise for a few seconds until it kicks in. Um, but I'll wait till later to do that. So yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I mean, other people are doing it. I mean, people have been doing it for a while. Um, but don't want to say too much. But anyway, don't speak Portuguese. I don't either. Don't even speak Spanish. Karen, did you move into a new house? Where did you move to? Anyway, so what was I going to say? No, don't even speak pig Latin. It used to crack me up when people used to speak pig Latin. Fort Myers? Yeah, right. You guys are funny. But anyway, um so yeah, we'll go back to old school here in a second. Then don't want to take up too much time just chit chatting. All right. Yeah, that's cool. Hope your move went well. What's up, Debbie? All right, let me switch camera views. Hands are freezing. I would put on gloves, but then I can't type if I have to. Then it's a bitch to use a mouse too with gloves on. But what's up, Deborah? Well, let me just give you guys a little taste of what I've been working on, I guess, and then we'll start doing other stuff. Um, and maybe down the line, I'll probably do a video or a tutorial on how to do what I'm doing. Um, it might be pretty cool. It's a little complex, so if you're not, it would be a steep learning curve if you don't know much about audio. So anyway, without further ado, I mean, I could show you what I'm doing. And well, I'll just give you a little sample of what I'm doing. I'm not going to show it yet because I'm still working on a lot. Once I get the process down into where I'm happy with it, then I will then I'll give a demo on what I'm doing, and then down the line I'll show people how to do it. But like I said, if yeah, because I mean, once I start showing like how to load stuff um and how things work, it's it's going to be a little much. But anyway, all right, without further ado, let me just kick on some software. And at first you're going to hear white noise. Then after it starts filtering out the white noise, then you'll hear other stuff coming through. But let's go ahead and get started now. I'm going to end it. Anyway, that's just a quick sample. So within the white noise, you're hearing voices. Once you filter out all that white noise, it was kind of cool when I was playing around with it a while back. I just started reloading everything up. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And but with that said, I got to readjust the software. I'm going to readjust the software and go back old school and load up Blu-ray. Blu-ray works pretty much the same way. It was just using something a little bit different, not white noise. Just using a different channel. But it works basically same concept. It's bringing in the signal, running through a filter, and then bringing in the voices that way. But I'm trying it a different way, so I'm making some adjustments. But same concept, just different audio feed. Yep, just a tip. So yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy, and spending money on different pieces of software and filters, things like that, it's can get kind of pricey. I know that there's a lot of free stuff out there, but some of the free stuff isn't as good for filtering out the noise. It's pretty pricey. Even if I show people, I mean, you have to have a decent computer that would run it. And then the software can get very expensive. And they're basically plugins. I know that there's a lot of free plugins, but the major part of the software, it's a few $100s. And then plus on top of the hardware that you also need, so it's not cheap. I'm just being honest, but I'll show more later. So I'm just trying to heat up my hands. Oh yeah, it's my pleasure. And a lot of people don't like to share information. I don't mind sharing. There's certain things that I do. I don't really share it. Especially filtering out white noise or static in ghost boxes. It's just because building a circuit, then everybody will start doing it. So anyway. All right, without further ado, I'll start it up again. And we're going to start a Blu-ray this time. So let me go ahead and start this up.
No, sorry. Then.
Got it. I could.
Bunch.
Trust.
They.
We from.
I'm.
Instant. Real out.
Does anybody have any messages for us?
But
From.
I.
With.
Kids.
There's.
They.
Little. Ring. Little.
Fix it.
Free.
They.
Who's messing with my heater?
Take.
Incur. I could.
Forget.
Did. Glenn.
Roger.
Who?
No, I'm.
They're in. Did. Glenn. Got.
Real.
Glenn.
Fuck.
When you.
What?
Fuck.
He.
Maybe. Break.
Correct.
The. God.
Got it.
Sorry.
Good.
Got
Oh.
Side.
Is there any messages from Cliff?
Fuck.
Who just said
Really?
yes? There's a female voice that said yes.
Oh. Got. And.
Energy?
You'll talk.
Away. Away. Runs.
Cup. And then
Word.
Roll.
none.
Who is?
Maybe.
No.
I. Flannel.
Runs.
Was there friends among us?
And
None.
I'm good.
Great.
Good.
Son.
Great.
Roger.
Oh.
They
It was.
or I could talk to me. Then
Who said talk to me, Dennis? Who just called out for Buffy?
Maybe.
you got
Talk. Pew.
Green.
Shut the fuck.
so
Got.
become
Run. Eat.
Who just called out for Karen?
Teacher. Got.
then
Stan?
become Tom. So that's when you
Good. Steve. Gotcha.
Who said talk to me?
Away. Her. Teacher.
Line Son.
Was. Got.
God.
Trust.
Who just said help us?
Here. Hungry.
Fuck.
or comes
Hungry.
Let go for another minute or two.
Good. Back.
Talk.
Limb.
We'll talk. Pew.
through that
Better.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Was.
Talk.
Was.
You want to talk to us?
Back.
Middle.
Sorry.
I'll.
but
Who's the woman that called on twice?
Teacher.
Connie?
through that
Veteran.
these
Got.
fix it.
Oh.
Next.
How can we help?
Great. Waiting.
All right, we're going to end this in 30 seconds.
Keith.
Couple.
Keith.
Maybe.
Why do you keep on saying screw this?
Maybe.
Agreed.
I can.
All right, I'm ending this session. Okay. That was crazy. So I was playing around with this earlier the other day. I know when I say earlier, I didn't mean today. It was earlier this week when I started reinstalling everything and getting everything rehooked up. There was a lot of crazy responses. It just took a lot for me to start getting back into this. Just because there was so much behind it. So that's why I wanted to start trying something different. Kind of wanted to go back to the basics before I went back to doing what I was doing with Blu-ray. So basically how Blu-ray works is I'm using an open frequency on the FM band. So it's tuning to a station that's there's really no audio broadcast. So you can look into the area to see where there's a broadcast, where there's like stations that are licensed in the area to broadcast. So I took a station that's not registered, and basically that's what I did. And even though I'm tuning into that station, there's basically there's nothing coming through. It's just basically white noise. And then when you start scanning through it, and you start running it through filters, there was a lot of lower voices coming through. And that's why it kind of sounds, and this is why I'm saying this, Wayne, because I know you said something about the double voices. So when I was running that through the filter the first time, so I basically have it running through and then going back in. It's basically kind of like doing a loop. When it goes back in the second time, I have it filtering out some of the higher frequencies and trying to pick up on the low frequencies, and then that's what's bringing in like the double voices. So it's kind of crazy on how it works. And that's why I said it can get a little complex, especially like doing what I'm trying to do. But it's kind of cool. I mean, it kind of had me speechless when I first started doing it. Because there was other people that are saying that they're hearing other voices also coming through, other people that are doing this, and the voices are almost like whispers, and that's what I started working on. Like, how can I enhance those whispers? And then I started running it through some more filtering, and basically that's what I came up with. And it's all done through audio software. And once I get everything all going where I want it to go and sounding better, then that's when I'll start sharing what I'm doing and how it works. Yeah, I am a perfectionist. I don't want to share anything until I'm happy with where it's at. And that's basically why I've been kind of holding back and not really sharing anything, because it's not where I want it to be. So once I get it there, then I'll show people how to do it and how to make it work. It's just so time consuming. I mean, you could sit here for, a couple of hours and barely make any progress. So it's just sitting here and playing around with it, and it's just so time consuming. And that's basically why I needed to take a break, because I would sit here for, almost a full day just playing around with stuff, and basically made very little or no progress. So it's something that isn't for instant gratification. It does take a lot of time and effort and different experiments with different pieces of filtering. Because you can sit there for hours looking for filters. Let me look something up really quick. So basically, they're just filters, and they're called virtual studio technology. So they're basically plugins that plug into, it's called a digital audio interface. It's basically what what musicians use, or recording artists, what they'll use to record tracks and put everything down. And that's basically, it's just a piece of software, and then basically you start adding instruments to it, vocals, things like that. But basically, I'm just using all the plugins and using the interface just to bring in the audio source. Like I said, you just bring in the audio, like white noise, and then just start adding filters to it. You just start chaining them through, and then you just run. It's basically cleaning up that the audio input, and then basically that's what you come up with. No, I know, that's the thing. Buffy, is a lot of people don't have the time or energy. They just want, instant results. And there's no such thing as instant results. It takes a lot of time and a lot of energy. That's with anything. And I think that's why people like a ghost box, because you can just turn it on and hopefully you'll get results. But this is so much more, has so much more depth, especially when you're pulling in voices where there is no voices. See, and that's the thing, like I was saying, I mean, it's how's audio coming through a dead frequency? It's other people are using um like an old analog TV where it's just white noise coming through because there's no radio or TV station using that channel. There's not a lot of there's no analog broadcasts anymore. So when they're still picking up noise coming through, the white noise, and that's why I wanted to start using white noise also. Or some people are using shortwave radios things like that. So anyway, that's enough chit chat. I can sit here and just talk away. What's up, Raven? So anyway, I'm gonna start a Blu-ray again. See, with Blu-ray, I already have it tuned in. Already had basically everything kind of written down, so I just followed my notes and put everything through and just picked up right where I left off. But now with the white noise, it's like starting from ground zero. And that was only, that took me, God, maybe spending a day and a half outside just playing with this stuff. So anyway, there you go. Just start doing DJ. I mean, if you're a DJ, you kind of know how it works. There's a program that a lot of people used to use when people would take, learning how to be a DJ or learning how to write tracks. There was a program for the PC called Fruity Loops, and now it's, I think, FL Studio is what it developed into. FL Studio is kind of a cool program. I installed it just to play around with it, but I don't really use it much. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get started again. I bet you're a Fruity Loop.
There's a
Right? Also,
holiday rather
Who said awesome?
thing. Wait,
Do you like what we're doing with this?
Right?
still,
all
beacon.
nation
and
Cut. That's
Green.
like a
cut.
Mine.
started
What did he hear, nasty Julie?
still, wait,
ice
Right?
spin, right?
Right. These
In
Who just said get out?
holiday
Carry
but
still,
feet. If
Who's looking for Buffy?
that's for
still,
side ball.
but
Wrap.
Who said fuck him?
also,
how
wait,
Cut.
Mine.
for me
Lead.
has
you mad that we can hear you?
And also
Who's the female that said yes? Or yeah?
guys.
Who's saying suck my dick?
Deal.
The local to damn
Lead.
no fully all from also
Rather.
thing.
Rather.
But
Now, these
to be
Hey.
Asian.
Are you angry?
but
Asian.
Who said and twice?
Holly.
damn
Holly.
thing.
They're loud. Data. Loud.
Son.
And all
Do you not like us listening to you?
Oh.
in
Who said no?
but
Here. Rest. Sit. Sit.
no
All right, we're going to end this session.
For
Started like
thing.
Maybe.
Who's looking for Edgar?
Have in my
fully.
All right, we're going to end this now. That session was a little. It was a little not good. Yeah, if I start hearing like too much negativity or it's not a great, I don't know, I'll just end it. Exactly. It was a little dark. Yep, that's why I ended it. I let it go, but it didn't ease up, so had to just end it. No, I don't feed into it. I just let it go. I don't respond. I try not to be so talkative during sessions anymore. I just sit there and listen. I was telling somebody the other day that during a couple of sessions, I was getting responses, but they kept on telling me just to listen. So I just sit there and just listen to what they were saying. And it was weird because during a lot of sessions, they were just talk amongst themselves. It was almost like you're just like in a room full of people, them talking. And then once in a while, um, I might ask, I'd start asking questions and then I would get a response. And then it was like they were talking amongst each other. It's almost like you're just listening to a conversation that's going on in the room. And then somebody's trying to get your attention. And then you kind of take that as a cue to start asking questions. It's kind of cool when that happens. And it's weird doing sessions by yourself. Yeah, it sounded like there was somebody pissed off. All right, so I'll do one more session before I call it. No, right? It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny on how it works. Yeah, it's kind of totally different on how this works compared to, like a ghost box or, things like that. It's just totally different. Maybe I should just do another sample of what I was working on earlier, but oh wow. Has it been 3 years already? Wow. He passed just before I started doing my shows. Well, it was only a few months prior, I think. Because it'll be 3 years in October that I first started doing doing my show on here anyway. Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, that's basically what you have to do. I mean, that's why I don't ask very many questions. I'll just sit here and listen. And then I'll start asking if somebody says something, then I'll respond. But usually I'll just sit here and listen. All right, let me get this started before I have to get off of here. All right, let's start it up.
And you.
Your arm.
You are the
The hell?
where are you? And you know
Tracks and only.
Something's not right.
But to come.
Outing and then
This is different.
Body.
His green face.
Down. B.
Where the
Body.
Body.
down.
That was weird.
Didn't exist.
Yes.
Where?
New.
What?
That was weird.
That.
Or you?
You know. That's.
No.
Big. You know.
This.
Give
Out.
Ish.
Strict.
Yes.
Who's calling out for Michelle?
Are not.
Try. And
Eat.
Who just called out for Raquel?
This.
Nice and green.
track. B.
Are you watching me drink my drink?
No.
No?
A.
Four.
B.
Giving. And the four.
That. Track.
On
A.
Up.
Baby.
Who just said run?
Sharp.
This.
That.
Five.
Track. Green.
Who's making the candle flicker?
Track. That.
Body.
B.
Nice.
New. Sit.
Five.
What?
Back.
There.
Somebody just say Aaron again?
That's.
Moving.
Merit.
And the baby.
Time.
Five.
Speed.
Book of Ball. Where? Giving.
What's up, Christy?
Self.
Was somebody woken?
Sharp. Perfect. No.
Down.
Exhibit.
Wide.
Did. Body.
Arms.
Drop.
Out.
Hey, Steven, how you doing?
Exhibit. And it's and
Down.
Big.
where's
No.
Where?
Out.
Drop. Venus. Venus.
Wide.
green?
Oh, cool.
Where? Down. Arabic.
This.
Venus. Down.
No.
There was
All right. I think I'm going to end this session.
Not.
sharp.
And Venus.
What's around you?
Look. Exhibit. Exhibit. Perfect. Perfect.
District.
New Mexico.
District. Is
No. Green.
Okay, we're going to end the session now.
Max.
Next.
Wide. But.
All right, Carol. Well, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, Aaron kept on coming through too on that one. What the hell was that? Sounded like a female whisper. Somebody else in here with us? Is there anybody else in the room here with me? Let me power on this other mic. You can hear my fan when I turn it on. Yeah, it's weird because that candle is inside of votives and it's pretty tall. So I mean it's and if I turn off, there's no way that the air can affect it. See, the fan's off. The fan is currently off. There's another candle. You can see it in the mirror, and that one's still. And that one's in the wide open. There's nothing around it. So that's kind of weird. Like this one, if I move it, the flame is just still. Now it's moving, but not much though. Oh, it's freezing in here. I don't know. It was a whisper. Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed it, Karen. It was fun. I know I was doing a lot of chit chat. But that's kind of what I do, especially when I kind of get excited, want to share stuff. But I'll just wait. I mean, there's still more things to come. I have something in this box that I got to pull out and build. Then I have another package behind me I got to pull out and build. So it's new things that I'm going to incorporate into the show. Something that will be pretty damn cool. So I set up a couple of shelves. Um, it raised up no, actually the candle's at the same height as it was, but I added another shelf to put those cameras on. So it's going to be pretty cool. That's all I got to say. And two cameras will be doing two different things. So, but I'll be able to hopefully it'll work where I can bring on two different cameras. Holy shit, it's raining. No, exactly. Exactly. I know in the past people have said that I was trying to fake some stuff, but it's funny because I was talking to somebody about it, and there's no way you can fake what we do, especially when it's live. Anyway, yep. I just laugh. It's just funny. Kind of cracks me up. That's why I wanted to just show what I'm doing once I get it all done. That's why when I kind of did the sample, I just let it go before I kicked in the audio to start filtering. That's why I left in the white noise. Yep. Well, you have to think. I mean, everything. Well, I mean, I don't want to get into it. I can say so much, but because of some producers that I've talked to, and we've had conversations off the record. So, yes, it is. White noise is very calming. All right. Anyway, well, I will get off of here. And thanks everybody for tuning in. Next week, well, if I get a chance, maybe I'll jump on Saturday night, and maybe then I will have the two things that I got to set up. Maybe I'll have them both set up on for Saturday if I get around to it. I'm going to try, because I have to build a box that should take maybe 3 hours or so. And then putting these things together, I'm going to make a how-to video on how to build these things also. So it shouldn't take that long. But anyway, all right. Well, everybody have a good night, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for